Good morning, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. We're doing it outside today. I'm putting in the title, Getting the Most Out of the 10 Steps to Starting Your Own Product Line video class. Hey Daniel, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Hey Apollo, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. So we're outside. I also want to show my plants before we get started. Hey Miss Sammy, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Let me shut this door. Hold on. Oh, my other. Hey, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. How's everyone doing? I'm just getting situated. I wanted to do this outside today. Because it's so nice outside. Alright. Okay. So, I'll wait a little bit as people come in. Usually Thursdays are Q&A, but yesterday I didn't go live. I really just wasn't feeling it. And so I'm doing today's topic, or yesterday's topic today, and then I'll spend a little more time doing Q&A if there's questions. But what I'm going to show you while we're waiting for people to come in, oh, look at that, is I am planting, or I'm gardening. Oh, they're under the soil. I think I'm under the soil. But you can see one of my plants is starting to grow. Show you. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. This one has one. That one. So they're growing. We're doing it slowly. You can tell I've had plants before in the background that have died. And those ones I just bought. But these I'm planting from the seeds. And I'm really, want to learn. So I'm taking my time. Alright, so let's get into today's topic. The reason why I wanted to get into this topic today, hey Dina21, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. The reason why I wanted to get into this topic is I have been selling the 10 ways to start your own product line video class. You can get it for $25. It goes into all the steps you need to take to have your own product line, your private label product line. I have noticed, and it came to me after a few questions, that I need to explain more on, hey, the entrepreneurial, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I'm talking about how the video class that I have, I realized that sometimes, or some people may not know how to, study on their own, or how to use information and get the most out of it. So that's what I'm here to help with. So even if you don't have my video class on how to do private label product line steps, this can go for any class that you're getting, because there's a lot of online classes there. I mean, I've purchased so many programs and all that stuff. And I do these things as well to help me grasp information and learn things. I have so much information that I've purchased, and I realize that I have to go back a lot of times and relearn stuff. And so I want to give these tips for you that have helped me with information. And I'll kind of talk about, random stuff today. I'm in the mood to do that. Random stuff about this, but like different situations. So that's what's going on today. You can still get the video class. I'm still offering it. I have a post going out at, I think, 3 p.m. about it. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. Hey Diva, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. So let's get into the intro and then we'll get into the content. Hey Love Joy Beauty, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. So welcome to the 3BWaxing show. First of all, thank you for joining. Those joining now, those coming in, those catching the replay. I really enjoy doing this and sharing information, so thanks for joining. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, a pro waxer and skin therapist, as well as a licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. I currently have the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads. They are both chemical exfoliants that can use face and body. Chemical exfoliants are important because they are great for sensitive skin. So if you struggle with dark spots, using a scrub all the time isn't the greatest, and using a chemical exfoliant is a better option, even if you want to go back and forth. My pads have been sold all over the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE. I also help estheticians start their own product line. So that's what we're talking about today. On Wednesdays, that's what I talk about. I also help estheticians start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing technique. A little bit about my background, and this is a little bit, but I have been the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise. You've probably heard of it. And then the lead esthetician and pro waxer at a high-end gym in Newport Beach. I go live on Wednesdays to talk about esthetician education. Today's Thursday. It's because yesterday I really just did not feel like going live. To be honest with you guys, the quarantine really got me. I've been doing really good and staying really positive, but some days, it does get to you mentally. And I really I wasn't in a positive mood, and I didn't want to come on here and I felt like I would be a downer. Anyways. So, usually I'm on here on Wednesdays talking about esthetician education. So it's all the stuff to help my fellow estheticians. I think for the next year, I really will be focusing on product line, because with this whole coronavirus, I've realized that a lot of my fellow business owners that I know and my fellow estheticians, they aren't selling product. And when we, have to close down our business, we still need to make income. And so I really want to help you guys continue to make income and get set up, so that way if you ever choose to close down your business, you still can run your products side of your business. So that's what I do on Wednesdays. If you want to know when I go live, join the Salon Tea. Click the link in the bio, click the last button, and then it'll give you to a page that has the Salon Tea button. I emailed to the Salon Tea last night, recapping everything we talked about last week, and then I emailed you guys right before I went on live. Another thing is I pretty much save all these videos and either keep them up, put them on YouTube, and my YouTube's Becca Hussong, BEKA space HUSSONG, or I turn them into digital products like the 10 ways to start your product line. So that's a little bit about me, what I do, why I do it. It's very little, but I'll go into more information as you get to know me for those of you who are new. So let me go back and see. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show, Cynthia. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Healthy Mind said it's normal these days to have. Yes. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show, Bridget. Welcome, Bridget. So that is the intro. I know it's a little longer than usual, but we gotta get that information out there. So let's get into it. To get the most out of this video class, or any video class, or digital products that you're purchasing from other people or me, I want you to really get all the value out of it. For me personally, I realized that I've purchased a lot of products and digital products for education, and I have not been using them to the best of my ability. I have not. Oh, hey, Ramaya, welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Y'all, that's my sister. I have not been using what I've learned to the best of my ability. Like, I have a bunch of classes and things in my email, and I haven't really like sat down and watched them and take notes. Like, I'll skip around in it and, you know, not really focus on the information. And so I realized that if I'm doing that, other people are probably doing that. And with the questions I get, I know they are doing that. So the first one I want to give you to do is you need to watch the video or any other videos that you have, or ebooks, read multiple times. The first time that you watch something, do not write anything down. Just take in the information. With the video class, I go through so much information that if you're writing down, you're really not paying attention. It's 40 minutes. But with anything, even my, oh God, that's a fly. Y'all, by the way, I don't do bugs. I'm like, I know it's kind of irrational, but so if one comes up, y'all gonna see me scream. Let me get back on track. Oh yeah, so when you're first watching something, hey Miss in Armor, welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. The first time, just watch the video. Just take in the information, and then the second time, start writing your notes. I was just watching some content on YouTube, and I watch a lot of videos about business and like different things, and every time I watch something, I get new information. And so that's why I think it's really important to watch things multiple times. Even if you haven't purchased the video class that I have, if you go to YouTube and look at some of the videos I have up there, the last one I did for professionals was about seller's permits. That one, if you are looking into getting your seller's permit and wanting to know why you need to get it, it's on YouTube. You definitely want to rewatch that over and over again, because that just has a lot of information. But in general, watch something multiple times, and the first time, don't take notes, just watch it. Number 2, second one, and I usually have the whiteboard. I decided not to bring the whiteboard out today. So in the video class, it's the 10 steps to starting your own product line. The second one is write down all the steps and how I operate and how I teach things. Especially if you've been following me a while and you know that I write on the whiteboard, I'll usually put the point, like the number, and then some things underneath it to go with it, because I like to give information and then kind of explain. So like, just like I did on the first one. The first one was watch multiple times, but underneath I said the first time don't write anything down. So when you are taking notes on the class, write down the step, and then in little bullet points write down the things I mentioned about that step, because I really give like 20 steps in one step, but in order to process it so it's not so overwhelming, then I recommend writing it like that when you're taking notes. I could give less information in these videos, but I don't want to do that. Obviously I want to give like a lot of information, and I know that when you feel overwhelmed you don't do anything, so this tip will help you not feel so overwhelmed if you get overwhelmed with a lot of information. Welcome, it's SVMM. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. So what's your YouTube name again? It is Becca, BEKA space Hussong, HUSSONG. So yeah, write the steps down. So there's 10. Write the 10 steps down, and then underneath write the little things, like the little action steps. It's a great way to keep things organized. From London, welcome from London. Yay! You are welcome, Diva. It's like my phone just got darker, but I don't know. All right. So writing down steps. And a little tip I have, just in general, because I like to write everything down. Obviously, like I have all this down. I know it's in a light color, so you may not see it, but. And I've talked about this before in another video, is I write my goals the same way. So if you are, say you're taking notes on this class, you write the steps down, you write the action steps, and then you're like, okay, I need to figure out where to start. Think of what your goals are and then break those down. So say your ultimate goal is to start your own product line, but you don't even feel comfortable selling products. So then your goal underneath that would be get comfortable selling products. And then underneath that, you will be like, mention one of the products that you sell that's not your own. Like say you sell like SkinScript or PCA or any other one that estheticians sell. Get comfortable selling a product once a week, or advertising my product once a week, or talking about my product once a week, or reaching out to a client once a week. If you break things down like that, it becomes way less overwhelming. I promise you. My dad always taught us inch by inch is a cinch, yard by yard is hard. And it's true. If you do little things, exactly like my plants. For those of you who weren't in here earlier, how I'm learning how to garden. I'm starting out with basil, because obviously back here it didn't work out. Hey, Skin Over Company, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Ooh, y'all, it's hot. All right, so that's the second one. So we got the first one, watch multiple times. Second one, write down the steps. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Edgy Finesse, welcome. Hey Nicole, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. This is a good point to reintroduce myself. Good morning. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. For those who just joined, catching the replay. Yeah, I'm gonna reintroduce myself. I'm Becca, a pro waxer, skin therapist, and licensed esthetician since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I personally have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. They're the acne and ingrown pads and the fruit enzyme pads. They are chemical exfoliants, which it's important because chemical exfoliants are good for sensitive skin and they're good for dark spots, because you don't always want to use physical exfoliant, because that can cause irritation, which causes dark spots. They've been sold in the all over the US, the UK, Canada, and UAE. So there was somebody from London in here. I also help estheticians start their own product line. That's what we're talking about today, on how to use the video course to get the most out of it. I've helped a lot of estheticians actually start the product line, and I'm excited because I'm working one-on-one with a few estheticians, and one of them we're really doing a lot right now. I'm super excited. I help people start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing techniques. A little bit about the background, I guess, that makes me qualified. There's a lot of things that makes me qualified, but I have been the regional trainer for a large waxing franchise, which you've probably heard of. There, I learned how to teach people how to wax, retail, those kind of things. That was my job, to set someone up in their store, set their waxers up in their store. And then I've been the lead esthetician and pro waxer at a high-end gym in Newport Beach, which you've probably heard of. I go live on Wednesdays to help estheticians. I also help like massage therapists and other business owners, but mostly estheticians. I have a lot of information, and I also have a background in business. I have my business degree from University of Arizona, Fairdown, if anybody's from there. And one of my goals is to really help estheticians serve in excellence. So if you want to know when I go live, I usually go live on Wednesdays about it, but I mentioned it earlier why I'm going live today, is join the salon tea. I email before I go live I email the salon tea before I go live. And then I also recap. So yesterday you guys got a recap. It was a little late, so if you're on the East Coast, you got it like around midnight. But you got an email if you're on the West Coast on around 8 p.m. Yeah. So that was just reintroducing myself. We're gonna go into the third one, and then I'm gonna open it up for Q&A. So let me just go back and welcome those who just came in. Hi, Jax. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Hey, Ace. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Hey, B. Mang. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Hey, A. Janine. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. All right. And then welcome, I Am Bodies. Welcome to the 3BWaxing Show. Okay, so we went through the first one. Watch it multiple times. Second one, write down the steps. Third one, go through each step thoroughly. And the reason why I want to outline this this step, go through each step thoroughly, is because you can miss a lot if you just go through the steps. I'm a fast talker sometimes. I realize I'm not talking fast today. But usually I talk really fast in the videos, and there's a lot of things that are involved in just the first step in the video. So I have an example of what I mean. So one of the steps in the video is to reach out to your client about the product you're thinking of making and survey them. The content is towards mostly estheticians, but I've again helped non-estheticians start their own product line. But if you're a non-esthetician and you're like, I don't even have clients to reach out to, well, you're gonna have to thoroughly work on that step. You're gonna have to see, okay, who needs my product, first of all? Who do I know that would use this product or use this product similar? And then start surveying them. So you're gonna have to do some critical thinking around each step. And that's what I mean by going through each step thoroughly. You may say, oh, I already surveyed my clients. I'm pretty sure I know what they want. Well, did you send an email to ask them? Did you write something down? Like, oh, this person said they would use it. Okay. Because it'd be great if you have 20 people who are, that you asked, and 12 of them are interested. Then you have a percentage you can go off of and be like, going off of this data. I'm very excited. One of my clients that I coach, she has been doing the surveying her clients and found out some good information. You will find out new information by doing these surveys and asking. And it's going to shift what you're doing, because sometimes what we think is good for a client or our clients may not be the best, because we are thinking from our perception and not theirs. So do the survey and do each step in the video thoroughly. If there's any questions, let me know. I know there's one person on here. Let me know if you have any questions about product line. If you found this information useful, if you're not on Salonti, I highly recommend you get on it. I send out a lot of information to there and offers and all that good stuff. And then the second thing, if you found this information useful and you don't have the video, DM me the word product and I can send you the link to purchase to start you on your journey of starting your own product line, your own private label product line. Even if you're not doing private label, there are a few people that I know who make their own products that are benefiting from the video as well, because it goes into the steps. So any product you have, it works because there are the steps to have it, to thoroughly know that you're going to have buyers, and then to retail it. And I want to mention something about knowing that you're going to have buyers. The process that I give in the video is helpful because there's so much testing done in the beginning with the steps that, say you have a product idea and you get to a point where you're pre-selling and you can't pre-sell, that's going to give you the information you need to know this isn't a good product. It's going to save you a lot of money. So the way I have it set up is so you're not wasting your time buying a whole bunch of product and then like, oh my gosh, I can't get rid of it. No, you're going to do all the steps so that way you're in a good position and you can't lose money and fail. She said, useful. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show, mommy H17551. I got bad pigmentation. I just want to get rid of it. So pigment, it's not about product, but I will answer it. Hey Pootie May, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. So there's a lot of reasons for pigment problems, and I do have some videos on them on YouTube. But pigment, it's hormonal. A lot of it is from trauma. As far as trauma, like a pimple can be trauma, scratches, being too abrasive, hormonal, all that stuff. The first thing that you need to do when you're dealing with pigment, make sure you have a good skin routine with a vitamin C and a sunscreen. That's going to help a lot because the sun actually makes dark spots darker. So if you're not protecting against that, your skin's not repairing. The vitamin C lightens the area because it's an antioxidant. So you need to consistently use your vitamin C. And if you're trying to get it really fast, you need to get a quality vitamin C, which PCA and SkinScript are quality vitamin C's that I offer at 3BWaxing.com. If you're really trying to go fast, and depending on your budget, I would recommend the C Quench from PCA. Use that morning and night, and also use your sunscreen. You want 30 plus for your sunscreen. There's a lot out there. I do retail ones from SkinScript, PCA, and then Black Girl Sunscreen. I do like the one from Black Girl Sunscreen, but it does have jojoba oil in it. So if you do have dry skin, it's really good. If you have really oily skin, it may be something you want to think about not getting. But that's up to your skin. And you can always do a skin consultation, but I'll talk about that in a second. So that's the routine you need to do. Then you need to start exfoliating with the chemical exfoliant. The pads are great for that. They have lactic acid. Another product you need is the pigment spot gel. The pigment gel from PCA. They have one with hydroquinone and one with hydroquinone free. There's also a YouTube video at Becca Hassan that I talk about that pigment gel. I definitely recommend looking at that video before you purchase so you understand what it's doing, why you need it, and that kind of thing. Then you need to do weekly facials, and since salons aren't open, start doing them at home. And then doing chemical peels. So depending on where you are in your journey, because I don't know directly if you already have a skin routine or not, start with the skin routine and then work your way towards everything else. Specifically, if you have questions, you can book a skin improvement call. I do those on Tuesdays. I do all my calls on Tuesdays. And we do over video chat, and I see what you've been doing and what your routine is and that kind of thing. I give you a recommendation of products, and then you schedule one. And I recommend scheduling one like 3-4 weeks out again to, stay consistent. And we make adjustments and then move on to get you to your desired results. And if you don't live in California, we can find you somebody who does chemical peels that I recommend. Hey, hi vibes, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Hey, just Shauna, welcome to the 3BWaxing. Oh, Shanta, sorry, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Hey, Roja, welcome back to the 3BWaxing show. All right, so that is what I have for you. Those three, I'll go over them again. For those of you who just joined, there was a few people who just joined. Hey, Marie, I'm going to reintroduce myself, go over the three. If you have questions about the product line or starting your own product line, drop them below. Said, yeah, I live in London. Yeah, so I may not be able to find someone in London because I don't know, but actually I do know about esthetician in London. She's at one of my clients. She was a coaching. I think she's in London. But we can find someone who does, depending on your skin, because a lot of times I recommend, once we get to the chemical peel stage, this will be after you've done a few calls and we've figured out what you need. A lot of times I recommend the Sensi peel from PCA, and so I can find somebody in your area that does those peels. Oh yeah, I have clients who dealt with that, and that's a good thing. The consultation's good because I get to know what you do regularly. I've had clients that come into me that we worked a lot on that, and it does take time. We've done ones where, not saying this is your situation, but I'm giving an example of someone who's had dark spots from shaving their face, and we've waxed them and then got them on a routine, and then our next step once we're open is doing chemical peels. Do I need to have a license first before attempting to start a line. So no, you do not. Some places you won't be able to have a line because they require a esthetician license, but no, you do not. And so my products for some of my products are just for estheticians. Starting a product line, I do have non-estheticians. I know you just came in early. I do have estheticians who or sorry, not estheticians. I do have people who are starting their product lines or have started them who are not estheticians. Yeah, some places you just can't order, but you can still start it. Now, if you are wanting to learn how to wax people, that I only let estheticians do. If you're trying to like run a wax salon and do my one-on-one, that's just for estheticians. Starting a salon suite, I haven't really. People are welcome to purchase the ebooks if they're starting their salon suite. If they don't have their license, like I have a few people who are in school who've not purchased it. Also, different states have different laws. There are some states, I can't remember what state, it was one of my clients, she purchased for me, and she was saying how some states you can wax and just have a waxing license. So I know that's, a lot of information, but so for those of you who just joined, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. Welcome to the 3BWaxing show. And so you remember, welcome to the 3BWaxing show. I am Becca, your pro waxer and skin therapist since 2010. I help people remove unwanted hair, acne, discoloration, and ingrowns through full body waxing, chemical peels, facials, and products. I personally have my own product line, which is my exfoliating pads. They're the fruit enzyme pads and the acne and ingrown pads. They're actually sold out, but they'll be in stock really soon. There's a waiting list if you want to get on that. They are chemical exfoliants, so they're good for sensitive skin. They exfoliate the skin, and they have a lot of good ingredients as well. They've been sold all over the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE. And you can find them at 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com, 3BWaxing.com. I also help estheticians start their own product line, as we've been talking about today. Start their own salon suite. What kind of bug is that? Start their own salon suite, attract clients, and improve their waxing techniques through my classes, courses, ebooks, and the 3BWaxing show. I go live, usually it's Wednesdays I go live to help estheticians. Join the Salon Tea, and that's where I send out emails when I go live and recaps of information and then any specials that I have going on. So I am working on a big course. I don't know if it's going to come out this year or 2021. I really don't know. But if you're on that list, you're the first to know about it, and you're the first to get a special deal on it, because this course is going to be around $2,000. So you do want to be on that list when I do the first round of specials. Yeah, so that's how you stay in contact. And today, just to recap, we did, if you got the video course, the 10 ways to start your own product line, or 10 steps to start your own product line, to get the most out of it, or any digital product that you have and you need to take better notes or do better studying skills and that kind of thing. One, you need to watch it multiple times, and the first time you watch it, do not take notes, just watch it. The second, write down all the steps. And then third, go through each step thoroughly. So if some part doesn't apply to you, figure out how to make it work for your personal situation. And again, if you need specific help, I do one-on-one calls as well with my clients, those that I coach. Or courses to take while under quarantine. Yes, you can. God, I can't see because of the sun. Yeah, people are taking my classes and courses, and so this is a video class, so it's pre-recorded, so you can work on it during quarantine, which is perfect. Do you have a recommendation for schools? It depends on the area that you're in. You're welcome. It's SVM. Hey, Black Beautiful. Breathtaking. It depends on the schools because I don't know all the states. One thing I've helped someone do is give them information on how to find a school for them. Like, we've talked on the phone and they've told me what they're looking for, and I haven't given them the schools because I didn't know the area. Well, actually I did know the area for her, but she was thinking of out of the state ones. But stuff to look for, how to do it. I've helped people do that. Oh, you're in Los Angeles. Yeah, I do know some schools. So there's a really good one. I know it's not in LA, it's in Orange County. So I don't know if you could travel there. It is, the reason why I know it's good is because the instructor, she's an esthetician. She actually rented from me for a while, 3BWaxing. Rented a day from me. She's a very good instructor, on top of her stuff. And then I was talking with the director about speaking there again, because I spoke there before. They do things really nicely. The school is, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the school. I should know it. Oh my gosh. I think it's Koba Academy. Look that up. And then if you want help to find out what you're looking for, we can always do that on a call. All right, you guys, thank you for joining. I hope this information was valuable. Again, use these tips to get the most out of that video class that I offer. And if you need that video class, just message product to me and I'll send you the link. And then, yeah, good. I hope that, everyone is doing well in their career and working on their goals. So you guys have a good one. You are very, very welcome. Have a good rest of your day.